Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
the podcast. Hello.
Hi.
So welcome to the 2019 Nurses Ball recap. And I'm thinking this is just a part one because for some reason, we're not done in 3 days.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on. I think that the writers need to understand that, I mean, obviously our podcast is more important, but
Can you condense this down
but
for
seriously
Amanda
though,
and
when
Shannon?
they say that it's going to be May 17th,
Right.
have it be May 17th.
Yes.
Like, didn't the Nurses Ball all used to be one day, maybe two?
Right.
I mean-
yeah, because we talked about that when we did the history.
Yeah.
That it was odd the year that Port Charles was on. Because
Yes.
they drug it out longer because they had to cross over between the two.
Yeah.
So the fact that we're on Friday, Monday, Tuesday so far, because
Today's going to be day 4. Today,
Yeah.
we're recording Wednesday morning.
Wednesday.
Sorry, I just cut you off saying
That's
that.
okay. Yeah, and it said that it started on whatever Friday's date was, and that was really just red carpet.
Yeah.
There was no acts or
And that's
anything.
fine. So do red carpet one day, the ball the next day.
Yeah.
And then whatever carryover is the next.
I think they're trying to tie it too much into this whole, is Ryan back? Did Ryan come back? Blah, blah, blah
Right.
storyline. And so,
Yeah.
because I'm assuming they're going to show if Ryan is back.
Yeah.
Assuming that he is from the way that yesterday's ended.
Yes.
That they'll actually reveal that on Friday.
Can I
So
give
the
you my
Nurses Ball
prediction?
will be good. Go ahead.
I think that Ava's martini was poisoned.
That's what I thought too. Just the way that she
Yep.
swooshed it up. So
Yep.
yeah.
So I want to talk to you about how are we going to keep storylines out. I think so obvious. So like that might actually be the only out of Nurses Ball storyline that really needs tied into the Nurses Ball because
Right.
if that's true,
Right.
you know, and then Finn proposing to Anna happened at the end of her thing. But like we don't have to get into all of the
rest
other
of it.
stuff that happened before.
Yeah. I think stick with what they were wearing
Yes.
and the acts that
performances.
actually
Yes.
happened.
Yeah. Yes, because we can talk about the rest of the stuff
Because
that
if not, we'll have
ties
nothing
in.
to talk about for
I
weekly
know.
recap.
Well, but then I mean, so
Because yesterday, really, like nothing happened
There's only
outside of the Nurses
5
Ball.
acts so far.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm really underwhelmed by this
Mhm.
year.
I wasn't impressed because no one really did anything except for stand up there and sing so far.
Did you know that William Lipton, the kid who plays Cameron, wrote that song?
I kind of figured after they like made a big deal, like Joss made a big deal to
Yeah.
him about you wrote that, blah blah blah.
But
And I liked
that.
that was a really good song. And
Yeah.
I liked that they made it about Oscar, but not made it about Oscar.
Yeah.
Like all the pictures and all that weren't just Oscar. It was about friends and family and like life. So
It was Cam's therapy.
that was cute.
Yeah. Or we can talk about the llama, the moment that he had with the llama, because
I
that's strictly Nurses Ball. Like
I
the
don't.
llama's.
I'm interested to see what the llama has to do with anything.
Well, remember the llama was there last year.
Why is the llama there?
I think it just winds up there. I don't know. I can't remember.
okay.
If you remember why the llama is there, please let us
Please
know on
let us
social
know,
media or at
because I
Pier54
feel a
podcast
little
at gmail.com.
confused. Like a llama isn't. I'm sorry. I totally
No,
talked
you're
through,
fine.
But they should know it by now.
You never know. We could have a new listener. Hi, welcome. Go back and listen.
I'm still gonna assume that you have it marketed on all of our different pages and accounts that you have.
I do.
set
Just
up,
look
so.
for just go to pier54podcast.com and you will see everywhere we are.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's very realistic that a llama shows up at a hotel. I just don't. So I
Yeah.
don't get it. So I don't understand how it happened a second time.
I don't
And
know
Lucy
either.
was very excited for it. Like when Cam
She
found
brought
it,
it
she
in.
was like, "Thank you for finding my llama." So it's not like it just wandered.
I mean, maybe the llama
And-
is supposed to be keeping Roxy company.
Maybe
Maybe that's
maybe it
Lucy's-
is the llama is Lucy's support animal,
I don't know.
so she doesn't end up naked in front of the whole audience again.
Well, and so so let's talk about dresses. She's only had one.
Yeah.
She had
No,
a red
she had
carpet.
two.
She had a red
Right.
carpet and now the pink one. But
Yes. I liked the red carpet one, but I thought it was a little young for her.
yeah,
And again, I mean, she is a beautiful
her body
person,
can totally pull it off.
Yeah, it wasn't about that. It was about, I feel like they're trying to put a lot of people in too young. Even like Willow, I think she's adorable,
Uh-huh.
but I did not like that dress.
Oh, I
felt
love that
to me-
dress.
No, it felt to me like a high school girl's prom dress.
Oh, but I liked it.
No, and we saw Joss in her dress the end of yesterday.
I loved it. You
No!
didn't like it?
Oh my god!
I loved it. It's so
No.
pretty. Those are my colors, though, like a purple and a gray. I love it.
Nope.
I thought she looked adorable.
No.
Okay, I don't like the fit of it. I think that it looks very boxy. Like it could have dropped a little bit lower and then started with the layers. Like it started very high up.
See, I think it should have been shorter. It should only have like 3 layers and stopped at the knee.
That would have been good
she's
too, yeah.
A young girl.
Like starting at the waist and then going down to the knee.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking if it went down to her hips and then started going down, that might be
Maybe.
better. But starting up.
I like younger girls in shorter dresses. Like
Yeah.
I feel like that's more youthful. So
Yes.
I wasn't impressed with her dress. But,
Yes. Okay, what did you think of Lulu's? Because that one was gorgeous. I have a purple problem.
Okay.
But I did like the dress.
Lulu is at an unfair advantage because as long as she doesn't wear that thing she wore a couple years
She
ago,
was pregnant when she looked like a gumball.
I don't care.
I know, that was horrible.
It was
Why did they do that to her?
Horrible. I understand trying to hide a pregnancy, but then don't show her walk the red carpet.
Right.
Show her just sitting down at the table the whole time.
Yeah.
And she could have been very flattering
Well,
from
it wasn't.
the top up. No.
And
that
Rocco
dress
was a baby at the time, right? Rocco would have been a baby toddler. I mean, he's still
toddler.
kind of young.
Yeah.
So all she had to do was sit at the table and been like, listen, Rocco spilled something on me and I couldn't
Right.
change before I left. So
Yes.
I am sitting in the seat all night.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Because that was horrible.
They just need to have focus groups before they come up with these storylines. Like, by the way, what do you think of? I think they may have tried to do like a Glenda the Good Witch type thing.
It was
But
just
no, it did
horrible.
not work.
It was just horrible. So yes, she looked lovely this year because she wasn't wearing that dress. My favorite dress of the red carpet was actually Ava's.
Yeah.
I thought it was age appropriate.
Yeah.
It was sexy, but not like, let me show everything I got,
Mm-hmm.
and like real classy.
Yeah.
I thought that was very pretty.
Yeah. I like Nina's. Nina's dress is nice.
Nope.
Love Chandra Wilson's.
Yes.
Hers looks good because on Grey's, you never get to see
Right.
her.
She gets dressed up like once every 5 years or
Yeah.
something for a wedding or whatever.
But I love it. I love all the sequins. I love all the
Yes,
sparkle.
that was very pretty.
Who else?
Okay,
Maxie is just a long black dress. So
I can't get past Maxie's hair. I said that last week. I hate her hair. I
Right.
hate it. The lady that was like running the whole thing, her dress was like all sequency and crazy and had like flowers or whatever all over it. She was like standing there to usher the people in, and then she didn't go into the nurses' ball. But then yesterday, whenever, not to get into storyline, but whenever Sunny and Christina and Alexis were all in the like, check-in area of the hotel, she was standing there. And I just wanted to be like, what are you doing?
maybe she's security.
She wasn't security.
Why? Because she's a woman.
No, I'm not that sexist.
One of her daughters has gone to the police boot camp, so she's totally not against women being in the protective services.
I mean,
And one of your daughters is in junior ROTC, so she's definitely
I
not.
hope that my daughter doesn't become a police officer for safety reasons, but no, totally not against that. So
Yeah.
it was not because of that. It just she served no like purpose. Like I was waiting for her to say something to
Mhm.
Sunny or whatever. Again, not to pull into storyline, but she just like walked right past him, and I was like, I feel like you would be inside the event once it was over, or you would go home, not just stand by the door. That was
She might be the
weird.
event coordinator. And they
Maybe.
stay the whole time.
And
They
just stand
stay
there.
to
They're not in the actual event.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got to make sure that like anything, because there could be someone on the inside making sure that the inside goes, but then they have to stay out to make
Well, I
sure
didn't
that.
see that person. So.
Well, I don't know.
I did see plenty of extras though, which means next year they should definitely invite us.
Yes. Valerie was not there.
Yeah.
I just
Maybe she'll
noticed.
show up later.
Maybe, but she's not.
I liked that Chase pulled Willow up on stage.
They're so cute because they just get married now.
No, because Ben and Anna just got engaged. They have to wait a little while.
Yeah. Okay, that was a good proposal, though.
It was. Even
That
though
was-
Robert was a jerk.
I know. We can get into that on the weekly recap, but you know how, because we were saying we hope he doesn't propose at the nurses' ball,
Yeah.
you know, but that was very,
It was
I
good.
loved it.
It was very understated, which was good
Yeah.
because she had just gone through her whole Robin speech. So if he would have made that top what the night was about, I would have been over it.
I really just want to know why Kimberly McCullough didn't do the video how she typically does when she's not there.
Maybe we're going to get to that.
Maybe, but
I don't know, because I thought that was weird that she wasn't there or that they didn't send Emma back.
yeah.
At least one of them has attended the past few years.
And Spencer's not there.
Right?
I don't even know what to do with this year. Like, it's not,
There's so many
I'm
people
sorry, it's
missing.
not good. There's no sponsor.
Right?
There's no
Yeah.
sponsor. It feels very boring. They're doing a bad job with the lip syncing, and I understand that they only have 1 or 2 takes, and I understand that in years past they have probably lip synced, you know,
Right.
but it's bad this year. It's really bad. Nurse Amy, has
Yes.
a really, 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 really good voice.
Yes.
And that song did nothing
No.
for her
Mm-mm.
at all.
No.
It was, I hate that we're just sitting here complaining about it because
well, normally they like do so many acts, and you're like, wow, I didn't know that person
Yeah.
could do that, and wow, that's amazing. And
I don't remember Franco ever
whatever.
performing before.
So
did
Franco
he?
has not.
Okay,
but I
so that was a
remember.
nice surprise.
That was a nice surprise, and I felt like that was a good introduction. Like he wasn't trying to do a whole thing by himself.
Mhm.
Just giving like the side part to Obrecht was good.
Well, and the whole time I'm saying, I'm like, whose voice is that? Whose voice is that?
You should have known whose
I
voice
know.
that
I wasn't
was.
putting two and two together. I
Because
was
he
doing work at the same time that I was watching.
Yeah, because
So-
he made a point of telling, which I don't know why you feel like you need to say this to someone at a ball, because he and
Yeah.
I went to a ball together, and I stepped away for 20 minutes even. I don't feel like I would need to say to you, don't leave. But
How did
okay.
Cameron leave and go to Joss's house and come back? And
Back.
Elizabeth's like, oh, where have you been?
Yeah.
I understand he's old enough. Like, he's older,
But
but
he doesn't have a car.
No.
He Ubered. So
he's
I
not legally
feel
allowed to
like-
Uber.
Well,
They're not
it
over
said-
18.
It said they Ubered.
General Hospital, you got to get on this. Under 18-year-olds cannot ride share. It's illegal.
Oh.
They are not licensed. I'm a Lyft driver.
Yeah, I know.
And you can't. So I've actually had to tell kids, like,
Ah.
I cannot take you. I ask them how old they are. And if they tell me under 18, I cannot take them because I am not legally licensed to transport minors.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, I knew that there had to be an age somewhere because I've joked before about come to pick up my children and take them multiple places,
Well-
and I'll just pay your Lyft fee.
If he's with an adult, absolutely.
Right, right,
you
right.
Two could.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
We have another child with us today.
Oh yes, all of my children are guests. Sorry, do you want to say hi? she shook her head.
saying-
No.
She's playing with her little light bright. She's
That-
making an ice cream cone.
That could be because I like threatened her life to be quiet on the way over. So
Aw.
now she's like, I'm not getting in trouble.
Megan did a good job.
She did, and she thought she was super cool being here.
Heck yeah, she's on the
So-
radio.
she thought she was.
She can tell off her friends.
Yeah, super cool. So
But yeah, I mean, that's a big thing. I guess I missed that.
yeah,
I'm
because
surprised that I missed that because that's typically the stuff I pick up on.
when he went to get Jocelyn,
Uh-huh.
he was like, "I have a Uber outside." She said she can wait
That's
if you want to throw
right.
on a dress. Blah blah blah.
Mm,
And so yeah, he took an Uber and went.
Not saying anything, but Uber does tend to be in the news more for negative things
Ah.
than Lyft does.
Mhm.
But it's like actually a law. So
Yeah, they should have double checked that with you.
way to go!
Now
I
the legal
know.
department needs to check with us
I
first
know.
too.
I know. Just check your facts.
Anyway, yeah, I don't understand. I know that kids are older. You know, my kids can go here or there, and I'm not always 100% sure of where they are at every second of the day. But something like the ball,
Yeah.
you got to at least tell me, hey, I'm running to Joss's house. I'll be right
Right,
back. And
yeah.
not just disappear.
Yeah.
So,
Especially Oscar told me to go do something.
right.
Like,
You
you
should
think
totally
your mom
understood.
wouldn't-
Yeah.
Have driven you?
Okay, I know we're not trying to get off on storyline, but I do have to say, I thought the message from Oscar was stupid. It
Mm.
was too to the point. I feel like if you were taking time to make a video journal for someone or a video
Mm-hmm.
message for someone, that you would give a little bit more than, hey, go do the nurse's ball.
Right.
Love you, bye.
And I'm still standing by. I think that she should sing it with Ned.
Yes.
And so he should have been the one to give her the message.
I think she's going to
Or-
break down singing it.
Yeah.
And he's going to come up and sing
Yeah.
it. But I was happy because I thought for a minute that it
Wait.
was going to be, Ned isn't there.
No!
So he must have to show up.
Where
late.
is everybody? Ned and Olivia aren't there.
No.
I love that you can read my mind
Right.
just by. I'm like, wait,
Wait,
he's not.
they're not there.
Monica's not there,
Mm-mm.
dude. I mean, the nurses' ball happens every year, and
And I understand why Kim wouldn't be there, but Kim's not there.
yeah,
And that feels weird to me also because I feel like I'm assuming that there would be
and
more like
Julian's not there.
dedicated.
Yeah,
Yeah, Julian's not there.
but Kim's also a doctor, and I feel
Right.
like she would be there regardless.
Right. Like
You
I
know,
can't see her up
her
performing or
character.
something, but
No.
just let me sit here and support my friends that are performing.
Right, her as a character, I can't see
Not showing
missing
up.
it. Yeah.
Right. hmm
What is going on?
And Jason's not there either, which I understand he's trying to do
With
something
Spinelli,
for the whole CM.
who we're gonna
but-
go see next Tuesday.
Oh, I can't wait. But I think that he would have still made an appearance. I think it's suspicious that he didn't make an appearance and then leave early because just not showing up, if I was Shiloh, I'd be like, this is a little weird.
Yeah, but he's not really a ball guy.
I feel like he
He's not
makes
fancy.
an appearance if Carly and Sunny are going somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know.
I liked Sam's dress. It could have just been a little higher neckline.
Mm.
Again, she's beautiful, but
She
going
hasn't
with-
changed in 20 years, though.
going with Shiloh, I feel like she wouldn't be quite so out there.
Or she's intentionally.
Maybe, I don't know.
Guys, sometimes when they see two things, lose even more of their brain.
I can only think of
So-
one thing.
Well, there's two of them.
I know.
Oh, they can
seeing
only
two
think of
things
one thing.
Makes them only
I'm
think
like,
of one
Amanda,
thing.
we're not that close, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, if I looked like Sam, I'd probably wear that dress every day. Like just coming over here to record, I would be wearing that outfit. But
Yeah.
she's usually not quite so out there. Like
Yeah.
it's usually like form fitting with like a high slit or something. Like you can
Mhm.
always tell she has a really good body,
Yeah.
but it's not quite so. Here, look at this. So
It could be intentional, though. I do like Sasha's dress.
yes, Sasha looks beautiful.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about the acts, the opening.
I liked that it was all the nurses.
Yep.
Because it should be, since it's the
Oh, yeah,
nurses'
Felix,
ball.
Amy, and
Although-
I don't remember the other girl's name.
Elizabeth wasn't in that I saw.
No, she wasn't.
And I understand she doesn't usually sing, but she
But
could
she
have still
always
been
does
one of
the- yeah.
whatever. So that was weird to me. Oh, I liked her dress. I did
Elizabeth,
like, yes. She
I don't
looked
like how she does her
amazing.
hair, though.
No, because it doesn't look any different than when she's in her scrubs.
No.
But her dress was pretty,
Yes.
and I felt like although it was
It was a
like
good color.
look at me, it wasn't too look at me.
Yeah.
She's just so cute.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, the nurses' performance was good as far as it should have just been the nurses, and it was. Don't know why Elizabeth wasn't in it, but I don't think that it showcased Amy or Epiphany's voice, really.
No. Epiphany's did more, but
yes.
it definitely did not help Amy at all.
Mm-mm.
Oh, and Brad wasn't in it.
Right.
Hasn't Brad been in it in the past?
Mm-hmm.
But he's not a nurse. He's the lab tech. But still, I feel like he's been. Oh, and Lucas wasn't in it either. So maybe it was just strictly the nurses
Maybe it
then.
was just
Okay,
nurses.
because in the past, I do believe that
Then
they
Elizabeth,
have.
that's even more reason that Elizabeth should
Right,
have been in it.
because she's the only nurse.
She's the only.
You know what? Maybe they're giving her the night off. Like, listen, you hold down the fort 364. We'll take care of this one.
Okay, so what was the next act?
Chase.
Oh, yeah.
I loved the song.
Mm-hmm. I felt like that was appropriate.
I don't understand all the cell phone stuff though. Is that you're supposed to be looking at social media, envious of other people's lives? I want something like this. I don't understand all the cell phone selfie looking stuff.
Mm.
I just like watching Chase though.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was like a Tinder, like, swipe,
Oh, yeah.
like, find the right
can I get this
person.
explained to us? though?
But I wasn't really paying attention to the cell phones. I was just looking at him because
He
he's
was pulled off some
beautiful, and-
major 90s boy band moves
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Like,
But it was so cute. Like,
It was
it
great.
was the right amount of, like, I know I'm up here
Yeah.
and this is not, like, my comfortable spot, but look at me, I'm so cute.
Yeah.
And then whenever he pulled Willow up at the end, that was
I
cute.
just love them. Can they just really
They are so
like
cute.
in real life, can we get them together? Because I hope that neither one of them's married. I don't know, but they
Yeah,
are adorable.
They're adorable. That one, that's
They
definitely
have
my
just really
favorite.
good chemistry together, and God,
That's
don't ever
because they're
recast
both
them.
so cute. But they're innocent. They're like age appropriate innocent.
Mhm.
Like they're not like totally sheltered, but at the same time they're still like learning.
Like, and they've gone through stuff, but they're
Right. But
not
like
jaded by it, which is
Yeah.
hard to do. And you
Exactly.
can come out of it, but it's still hard to do.
they're adorable.
And then Liesel with the surprise Franco.
I felt like that was good. I
was-
felt like she wasn't trying to take over the way that she normally does.
No.
It was just about let me sing.
Yeah. And then the way that Lucy introduced her was nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Because it wasn't all here's nasty
Right.
Liesel. It's she said something. She basically insinuated, but it also led to the song.
Yes.
So it was like, all right. But I love that she and Franco. I mean, it was kind of like tongue in cheek. It was.
Yeah.
But it was
exactly.
good. Yeah.
Yes, no, I liked that. That was good. And again, appropriate. Like if they would have been dancing like all over each other or something,
Yeah.
that would have been gross.
It was obviously friends.
Yeah.
Singing together, having a good time.
Yeah.
I think that Cam respected watching him sing to
Mhm.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
And that wall's going to come down a little bit. It's going to, but it's going to take.
I think Oscar's death is going to help with that too, just because
Yeah.
Franco is like not trying to pretend like he doesn't understand the loss. Like he's trying to help
Yeah.
Drew and all that through it. So I think,
And Drew's not there.
yeah, no one attended the nurses' ball this year, so it's very difficult to talk about the acts.
It's because they didn't have a sponsor.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is weird.
That's weird. And I understand maybe they're not in the same financial position that they were.
Yeah.
But it just, that was a thing now.
Well, and then if you look on the backdrop, of the step and repeat, it does not say ELQ's on there, Corinthos Coffee, Crimson's not listed, and neither is Aurora Media, I think.
That's ridiculous.
And I feel like those are two.
Right, they're in the same building as where it's being held.
But Crimson, I mean, Nina's doing the red carpet. You know, it's definitely like a Crimson event.
Right.
Why is Crimson's name not all over it? So I don't know.
Very weird.
Speaking of Cam, back to Cam.
Back to
I guess
Cam.
he was the next act, and I liked it. I thought he was doing the best job lip syncing while he was sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second he got up, but here's the thing: the kid's teenager.
Yeah.
So songwriter, amazing.
Right.
Got to work on the lip syncing, just all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, absolutely amazing. You know, I didn't know that he could do that.
No.
I did not like how Lucy introduced him. She said, he's part of one of the most storied families in Port Charles. Isn't that like insinuating drama and stuff? He's a kid. Leave him out of it.
A lot of her words didn't make sense this time. I was annoyed when she introduced after the nurses performed, she was like, that was a very inspirational, inspiring act. Those are the exact same words.
Throw in inspired and we're good.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you catch that? Because I was like...
I didn't. I did not.
Yeah.
Let's conjugate the same word over and over.
And I was like, really? You couldn't have thought of anything else?
No, I guess not. And then Ava. I thought that was an interesting song choice. I think that Mara West sounded better this year.
Yes.
I like that song. I don't like how it was slowed down, but I think that she did a better job. I don't understand why they didn't show Kevin at all, though.
Right.
Isn't that who she was singing it to?
Right. He was busy signing for the flowers.
Yes.
So
he's dying. I don't know.
He's busy signing for the flowers. I don't like the acts that they just focus on them. Like Cam's was okay because they had the pictures on the side and that's what was supposed to draw your attention.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, not to sound spoiled, but I need more. Like, get up and do some type of dance.
Well, it's supposed to be their big fundraiser. And then that was my other question. She's always asking for them to bring out their checkbooks. What are they giving money on towards? I mean, typically, like at an event like this, there's a silent auction. There is...
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine? Seriously, we need to get this information to the writers, to General Hospital. They could actually have like an online silent auction, really raising money for a real organization saying, and especially when they're part of Disney,
right?
You know, here's a silent auction for a 4-person trip to Disney.
Yes.
And they could have the members of the audience writing a check, but also us at home could be bidding on those items. Oh my gosh.
I mean, they're not taking advantage of any of
consultant.
It. Yeah. We said that last time.
They need a text. They need to.
Well, even if
I'm gonna make Frank Valentini listen to this.
when you see Jason next week, you can be like,
listen,
here, take this back to the writer.
Can you take my tape? I'll get a blank cassette.
We made a special mix for you of all of the suggestions that we have for how to put the nurses ball together. No. Even if they didn't want to take it the step further that we had mentioned last time with your genius idea of the text to this number, blah, 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 just to flash the website up. Yeah. Because it is supposed to be, even if they would have done, okay, this would totally pulled it together. Joss and Christina were watching it at home.
Yes!
So when they looked at their computer TV to have at the bottom, couldn't attend, donate at www. Blah, blah, blah. And then it wouldn't have even been like, you know, like putting it across our TV screen does make it a little like, oh, we're trying to make money off of this, which if it's going to a good cause,
right. But if you're a fan of the show and you're watching it, you're going to appreciate that.
Exactly. You know? But if they would have worked it into Joss and them seeing it on the screen, that would totally make sense that it would be on their screen.
Oh, cool. I'll just Venmo them the money.
Yeah.
Do.
Exactly.
That's the sound of Venmo.
Is it?
But I mean, they could make their own standalone website. They could.
Yeah, there's so much money being lost here.
So much.
And the silent auction. I mean, even having every one of the characters like sign a shirt or whatever.
Yeah. Like, so we talked about why is Deception Cosmetics not a real thing. Mm-hmm. Why don't we have Corinthos coffee being sold?
Yeah. Oh, because I would buy that for you in a heartbeat. It would be so
I stopped
cute.
drinking coffee a year ago, though.
That's okay. You just need the bag.
We'll give it to JD, though, because he loves Sunny.
Oh, see?
He does. He doesn't say it, but he likes Sunny.
I feel like you just need the bag on your counter that says Corinthos coffee.
Well, they have the coffee mugs on the ABC store.
Yes. Yes, they do.
We're making our own wine glasses.
See?
Oh, you didn't know that. Shoot.
I had heard that you have Shannon is full of ideas. So I just wait until she tells me that I need to buy something or give her money for something because I never know what's actually going to become a product.
I clear it with you
and what's
first,
not.
though.
No,
I'm not.
I don't
it's
mean
all
it
like
like
$5 and under.
But it's like, we should do this. We should do this. Oh, I saw this. No, I don't like this. And I'm like, okay, when you get to the point that you need money or you need me to pick something up, then I know we're going forward.
Yes, we have to go get that one. We need to figure out when we're going to get that.
Even with the podcast, like we talked about it for how many months, and then in March you were just like, so you need to be here next week because we need to record so that it can drop April 1st.
Well, but okay, so this is that just happened to be, we were trying to figure out when should we start, and then I realized, oh shoot, we should probably start on April 1st because that's the day that the show started.
Right.
I could have, but here's the thing, and this is why you didn't understand how I came up with the name, because you've never seen First Wives Club.
Right.
There's a moment where Goldie Hawn is on the treadmill and she comes up with this great idea. And Bette Midler like says to her something about it, and she goes, "It clears my head." Because she's just like not thinking. She's also she has a drinking problem too, like in it. So like it really clears her head while she's working out. And I was on the elliptical when I had that idea. And that's the thing is like, I'm just like, what? I do listen to my stuff. Typically I listen to podcasts or I read, and I'm just in my zone, and it hit me.
There you go.
But that explains why you did not understand my reference. So.
Also, don't work out on the elliptical machine.
But you need to watch that movie. I have it. You're taking it home.
All right.
It's on DVD. Do we still use DVDs?
I have a DVD player. I still have a VHS player, actually. So
we have one. I think it doesn't work anymore, though, which made us sad.
Ours does.
Yeah.
So if you have a movie you want to watch, you can come over.
Sweet.
What? It does. Madeline just whispered from the audience. It does. It works.
She's the shy one.
So.
But other than that, I mean, those are the acts.
Right, those are the acts.
Lucy's only had one dress. There's no sponsor, so we have nothing to talk about.
We don't know who else is going to perform, other than we're assuming that Joss is going to ask to perform.
If she's the only one, 6 acts? Because if
they
Ned's
were
not there,
just singing, except for the nurses one, pretty much.
And they did say that Magic Milo was not coming.
Right, because they couldn't bring.
Yeah. So sorry, thank you. I did love Sasha laughing at the fact that Michael was a wand.
Magic wand. Yes, that was funny.
It's not really story, but it's in reference to the fact that we talked about the new opening.
Yes.
And it's like them dropping the pictures slow and everything. Oscar's still on there, but Jax is not.
Oh.
I thought that part of the purpose of having them do it that way was that they could switch them out.
But Spinelli's back on.
Right. Spinelli was on there yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but Jax isn't.
I mean, he said he doesn't know how long he's staying for, so I guess they're just not swapping
hardly there.
Out. But that's why I'm wondering, is Spinelli going to be more permanent?
Oh, maybe.
But then I feel like we'd have to bring Ellie and Georgie back.
Yeah.
Because you can't leave your kid with someone. I know that Ellie has raised her as her
maybe they can just let
stepdaughter,
Mac.
But you can't let someone. Mac, can you move to, where are they at?
Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Can you move to Seattle and just take care of Georgie, please? Because we can't have her back here. No, I would like them to bring Georgie back because I would like to see Maxie with both of her kids.
Right, yeah.
Like, as it is, she never has James.
Well, and who's babysitting James right now? Mac and Felicia are at the nurse's ball. Obrecht's there, too. Who's watching James?
Maybe
and
Olivia picked him up for her just to be nice because she's not there.
Maybe
and she always has her kid and Rocco. So why not pick up Maxie's kid too?
I mean, so where's the kids? Who's watching the kids? Where's Ned, Olivia,
Maybe
Monica?
Trina's watching them. Because she wasn't there, which I also thought was weird. I know we haven't met her whole family, but she was in those pictures like, oh, they're the 4 Musketeers, blah, blah, blah. And we haven't really seen anything with her, even about Oscar's death and stuff.
Yeah, she wasn't at the memorial.
No.
Now where's Trina?
So many people are lost this week. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what to do. Well, in side storyline, though, but it ties into last year's Nurse's Ball, James' first birthday is going to be this week.
Yeah.
And Maxie talked about it. She
said she didn't want it to be as exciting as last year.
Unless she doesn't know that she's pregnant. It's not going to. But when are we having his first birthday?
Right. And I feel like that would be a big deal, especially since Nathan's gone.
Yeah. Too many empty storylines. All right.
I mean, we're in sweeps, right?
I think so. I thought that May was sweeps.
Are we off by like a week? Is next week like everyone's going to show up
I
and
have
all kind of
no
crazy
idea.
stuff's going to happen?
I don't
Because
know.
I feel like we were waiting and waiting and waiting for the nurses' ball because this was going to be
We did a lot of work up until
everything.
this point.
That's right. And now we're here and we're like, oh yeah, no, this
Like, it's not,
I'm disappointed.
and they don't even seem that excited.
No,
You
it's
know?
like an event they just have to go to. Like a bunch of them were like, yeah, I decided to come.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I don't know.
So
I guess we'll see what happens. So, I mean, this is only Friday, Monday, and Tuesday.
right. I'm gonna have faith that today is the turning point, and when you listen to this tomorrow, we're gonna be like, what?
Here's all the answers. Here's
Everything
all the
happened.
people.
Yes.
But you're going to have to wait until next Thursday when we do the part 2 of the 2019 Nurses Ball recap. That could just be super short if it ends today.
Very true.
But I'm sure that we can talk about how it tied everything together.
I mean, we never have
Please
a problem
let it
talking about
tie
something.
everything together. What is happening?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we need to go look at some houses.
Yes, house
So-
hunting, fun.
Yay! So,
Yeah, have a good weekend.
and we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to subscribe and follow on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever you listen to. Also, please give us a review. This helps us know what you like.
You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And also, we're not perfect, so if there is something that we messed up or something that we missed, or if there's just something that you want to talk about, let us know by emailing us at peer54podcast@gmail.com.